All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're just a few days away from the trade deadline, so trying to get as many trade hypothetical possibilities as I humanly can. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out so much, man. It's just unbelievable. We've got another Lakers trade today because finally a Lakers video popped off yesterday, which was dope. But I think that the Lakers really need to make some moves. I think that they will make some moves. And I think that this is honestly probably the best Lakers trade that I've come up with in the last couple of days here. So hopefully you see it on screen or you've seen it on screen. It's Aaron Gordon. The Lakers receive Aaron Gordon, Bismack Biyombo, Wayne Ellington, Devontae Graham. The Pistons, they get a second-round pick via Charlotte. The Magic get a first-round pick via Charlotte, KCP, and the Hornets receive Trez. So for Lakers fans, I know what they're thinking. Oh my God, Trez and KCP. I'm not a huge advocate for trading away Trez because of the fact I feel like he's the type of dude that every championship team needs. Like that high energy guy coming off the bench, lighting that spark. I think that trading away Trez could definitely be detrimental to the Los Angeles Lakers. But in this certain hypothetical or in this specific hypothetical, they get 4 players back. They get plenty of value back. So I think it was hard for me to find a way because they've been rumored that they're looking at offers for Trez. It was hard for me to even think of a world that they would do something like this. But I think that this trade honestly fits all 4 teams perfectly. I'll go ahead. I'll discuss them team by team. We'll start off with the Los Angeles Lakers. Aaron Gordon dropped 38 points the other night on Brooklyn. This dude's averaging a little under 15 points per game, a little under 8 rebounds per game, or I think it's 7 rebounds per game. He's not doing bad. I've made a lot of videos on Aaron Gordon because the Rockets offered 2 first-round picks and Victor Oladipo for him. So kind of thought that we were going to get Aaron Gordon. The Rockets were going to get Aaron Gordon, and then that happened. So I've been keeping an eye on him. I think what helps Aaron, first off, Orlando thinks this dude is just a superstar. They think this guy is putting up 25 and 5 and 5. I swear to God, bro, they are treating this man like he is worth just 5 first-round picks. Every year they do this. Every year Orlando does this. But Aaron, to me, is a very good third option on a championship team. Even maybe a fourth option on a championship team. But I think third option, he's very solid. I feel like when I talk about Aaron, it comes off as I'm roasting him. But I'm actually I think he's a very solid player. And $18 million for the next 2 years. This is a good move for the Lakers. I think Aaron Gordon fits this squad perfectly fine, perfectly well. Bismack Biyombo, defensively, this is just a great move for the defense. Just a great move for the defense. Add more depth as well. You're getting Aaron Gordon. You're trading away Trez. You're trading away height, especially if they don't end up getting Drummond or they don't end up getting McGee. This is a big move. Bismack's a big move. It's a big guy. I know it's not like a total game changer. It's not like Dwight or JaVale, but still a very solid role player nonetheless. Next up, Wayne Ellington. The Pistons want to get rid of Wayne anyways. This way, he's on an expiring $2.6 million. The Pistons end up getting that draft pick for him. They end up getting that value for him. So Wayne would just be nice because you're trading away KCP. So just to get another guy, another role player, more depth, it can never hurt. But I agree, man. It's definitely not an upgrade. It's definitely a downgrade going from KCP to Ellington. KCP's been with us, man. I got mad respect for KCP. And it's definitely would be tough to see him go. Same with Trez. But at least you're getting proper compensation back in return. And this last guy is who I'm most excited about. It really sucks what happened with the Hornets because they were, what were they, the 8 seed right before Melo got hurt. And things were looking up. Things were definitely looking up for him. Devontae, if you just were a statistic guy, this guy should float your boat easily. Last season, 24 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. This season, almost the exact same. 24 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal. Devontae Graham, oh my God, dude. I'm literally reading fucking Brandon Ingram stats. Whew. That's a major facepalm. If this wasn't my 5th time recording this video, I would do that. But excuse that error, my bad. Sheesh. Could you imagine Devontae Graham averaging 25, 5, and 5? That didn't sound right to me. Like, what in the world? Looking at goddamn Brandon Ingram. Devontae Graham, this is what I meant to say. Devontae Graham last season he was doing so well. He was doing so well with them on a struggling Hornets team as well. He really just got full control to do whatever he wants to do. He's a good player, man. 18 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, and throw in a steal. It's not 25, 5, and 5, but that's very solid. This year, major drop-off because of LaMelo Ball. His value, definitely an all-time low. This is definitely a good time to get Devontae Graham. This season, 13 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, 5 assists, a little under his steal. Still very solid numbers considering like minutes and just kind of injuries, everything that's been going on. Last night, I believe it was last night, he got another start, put up like 9 points. Wasn't a great night. He played like 30 minutes. So Devontae Graham, I just don't think that he's on the right team right now. I like that they have all these young guards. I think that it's cool what they're doing in Charlotte, and I think their future is looking phenomenal. But I would go with Rozier. I'd go with Ball. I mean, Devontae, I would try to get any value as you can possibly get for him. Like I said, man, he's obviously not a 25, 5, and 5 guy, but he's a very solid player, and he'd be very solid for us off the bench, man. This would be a very solid move for the Los Angeles Lakers coming off the bench. The Pistons, I just mentioned it. They get the value back. They get exactly value back for a guy who they're trying to get rid of, Wayne Ellington. The Magic, that first-round pick, it saves this trade for the Magic. If that wasn't there, this would not get done. Because, I mean, KCP, I imagine that the Magic trade Fournier. I imagine they trade Ross. So KCP fits. The fit's there. I mean, they got 3 years, $12 million. He's a cheap, good 3-and-D type player. But that first-round pick from Charlotte, 2021, that's what gets this job done for them. The Hornets, Trez. This gets them Trez. This gives them Trez, man. This gives them new life. This really gives them new life. I think the Hornets are just completely done rebuilding. I think that they're a free agent away from being really kind of contending. Not contending, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're the 8 seed right now with the lineup they got, with the roster they got going on, you give them one good free agent, I mean, they're only going to get better. So you go out, you trade for Trez, you give up Bismack, who's on an expiring. You give up Devontae Graham, who you're trying to get value back if you can. I mean, he's got under 2 years or under $2 million for the next 2 years. Giving up a second-round pick, not big of a deal, and then you're giving up that first-round pick to really just get this deal done to get Trez. I mean, Trez on the season is doing pretty well. Like I said, he's that high-energy guy that you can really rely on to just ignite any spark off the bench. Last season, we all know you averaged like almost 19 points per game, 7 rebounds. This season, a little under 15 points per game, 6.5 rebounds. Last 2 weeks with AD, with James being out right now, I mean, he's going off. 20 points per game, 8 rebounds. Just in his last 5, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 23 and 11, 7 and 11, 25, 4 and 6, 27 and 5. Like, I mean, he's doing it right now in Los Angeles for him. So this is something I think that helps all 4 teams. I think this definitely helps all 4 teams. Once again, I apologize. I made that mistake about accidentally reading Brandon Ingram. I got class here in a couple of minutes, so I got to dip out. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you did, and I'll see you guys later.